welcome to In the Can with Bryson Turner, 2009's funniest person in Austin. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it, Martha.
Thank you for coming here, even though you're sick, and probably I'm going to get sick.
Not necessarily, depending on your ability to avoid shake. Well, you already shook my hand.
This is not meant as a criticism, but you're a civilized person and you're not used to yelling, I know, but we do kind of have to yell for this.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Should be able to up it a couple decibel levels. So you already shook my hand, Martha. So you're gonna get sick.
Thank you.
Yes.
I should have told you this. Anyway, I'm wearing the same shirt as I was last week because it's the same night. I just interviewed Chris Fairbanks. I want you to know I don't wear the same shirt over and over. But we're doing 2 tonight because last week I was out of town, and the town is abuzz, wondering where I've been. But that's not what this is about.
As an outside source, I can verify that town has been it's on Amber Alert on the highway, which is not. You let people know where you were going, and yet still, I think people were just so concerned that it trumped anybody who was actually missing.
Yeah,
so,
good.
Yeah.
I'm tired of kids stealing all the attention, honestly.
Selfish.
It hurts.
And really, if they've been abducted, they're already getting extra attention. So I think it's particularly selfish for them to get signs.
Well, I think it's more... I don't know that they actually are the ones who got the signs, but I see your point. Okay. It's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't mean to...
Oh, no, I haven't had a lot of time to really think it through. That's twice you touched me, so that kind of doubles your chance of getting sick.
Get used to it. Maybe I'm going to keep touching you.
Okay. Maybe I'm going to stay sick. So.
Well, that sounds terrific. Where do I sign?
I don't know. I don't know. Yes.
Forgot,
What did you...
I was going to ask you something.
Oh, no, were there questions? Was there a plan going into this? Did I ruin that?
Why do you think that no one is responding to my obnoxious comments on the message board regarding the new rules at the open mic?
You know what? This is interesting.
Why are people ignoring me?
Excuse me. I think you're starting to get it. I'm not sure. In fact, I have not had a chance to, not only I haven't had a chance to reply to your comments, I haven't had a chance to read the comments or, in fact, the new rules of the Velveeta Room.
You don't have a job.
I do have a job.
Oh, you got a job.
So
I totally thought I nailed it.
No, I do have a job.
Oh, that's why you don't have time.
Well, I still have time. I just don't do it, which is, if you really want to get into it, I don't have a functioning computer currently, and I'm too lazy / ashamed to go to the public library because that's so mid to late 90s. So I just don't use the internet, which I think is a way better idea.
How? What is it? Is it a full-time job?
It is not. It's probably about.
Is it a paper route?
It is not a paper route. It is one step above that. It is I wait tables. So
that's not a bad job.
Right.
But do you make enough tips to get a computer?
You know what? You know what? If you must know, and I suppose this is an Austin-centered project, since we're talking about the Velveeta Room, etc.
This goes on the World Wide Web.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm actually not familiar with that. Is that something that
it's
a lot of people...
series of lines and zeros. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but a lot of people. At least 600 people can view this video.
Whoa!
That's our numbers.
Hey! Wow! Okay. Well then, I have a computer. It's a nice computer. It's a laptop. It is currently in the possession of Nick Mullen, who is an Austin comic who's supposed to fix it, but he isn't.
Let me ask you a question about Nick Mullen.
Yes.
That guy. First of all, young guy.
Young man. Yes.
I cut him some slack on that note, but I saw him about a month and a half ago, and he had a black eye.
Yes.
Well, then I saw him again 2 weeks ago, and he had a black eye. Could not possibly have been the same black eye.
It was not the same black eye.
That's all I wanted to. That's what I wanted to establish.
I think he would probably be an interesting interview for In the Can because he has a lot of black eye related stories, and all of them are fun to hear if you're not him, because he's crazy, but he's on the path to less crazy. But there's been some black eyes on that road. So.
Well, he's a funny comic, but a little bit of one of those.
Yeah, he enjoys the fisticuffs times.
I don't.
With from what I hear, fellow Austin comics, not in a negative way, but as a way to kind of build camaraderie, just as a good old time.
Well, I know that one of his altercations was actually with a girl.
Yes, it was. Yes, yeah.
He knows how to make connections.
Yes, yes, he does. He's really making the right name for himself, which is good. I don't think the female altercation he had, I don't believe, led to a black eye. So that's good at least. That he,
you're right.
That bullet,
you're right.
But,
I was gonna try to say that, but it's not.
I think it just gave. It was like he had a taste of blood, and then he was like, "Oh, I want to get punched more." Which
a lot of men react that way.
I just I don't really direction. I don't know, so I'll just take it in my own. But I just had this. I don't think I'm a very manly man. I think I'm realizing this now.
I think here's the thing: we're out of time.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to end on you saying you're not a manly man, because I think you're plenty masculine.
Oh, well.
You're just not a damn dirty ape, which is what a lot of guys are who like to fist fight. And so you're great. And,
I'll take that, and hopefully I'll prove it by challenging Nick Mullen to a fist fight.
Well, he's littler than you are. That's
Don't.
not right. Oh, okay, you go ahead.
This.
I'm sorry. Listen, thank you, Bryson, for your cold, for your comedy, and for your everything. You're terrific.
Thanks so much, Martha. Likewise, and thanks for having me.
We've been In the Can with this guy, and we'll see you at the Rapture.